Okay, my name is Armstrong, and in this demonstration piece I'm going to show everyone how to change the oil in their vehicle. First, you will need all the tools and supplies. As far as tools, you will need the floor jack, a jack stand, you will need a socket and a ratchet to get the oil plug off, and you also need an oil bucket. As for supplies, you will need the correct amount of oil for your car. In this case, it is 5 quarts. You also need the correct oil filter for your car. After you have all that, go ahead and jack the car up. Make sure you jack the car up under the cross member. Don't put the jack under a floor pan or the oil pan or a weak spot like the core support. You don't want to do any damage to the vehicle. And then once you do that, put your jack stand under your frame or subframe connector so that in case the jack fails, it will fall onto the jack stand, not onto you. After that, go ahead and get into the car, take the oil drain plug out. Make sure your oil bucket is under there so that the oil will fall into the bucket like that, and not on the floor. While that is draining, go ahead and take off your oil filter. Once you get it off, make sure that the seal is on the oil filter and not still on the car. Otherwise, that'll cause a massive oil leak if it's still there. Once you have that off, put your drain plug back into the oil pan, and then get your new oil filter and put some oil in the oil filter so that when you turn the engine on, the cycle will complete faster and won't have to fill the oil filter up with oil. Once you've installed the oil filter, the new oil filter, go ahead and let the car down and open your hood and locate where you would add the new oil. It's going to be in the valve cover, so find that and get a funnel and put it in there. The funnel makes things a lot easier. It's a lot less messy. So use that. Once you've added all of the oil to your car, double check with the oil dipstick. Make sure that the car is full of oil. Right here, it's right at the full line, so you're good. And start your car. Make sure there are no oil leaks or anything under the car, and make sure that the car does have good oil pressure. So here we're at like 50 pounds of oil pressure, and that's really good oil pressure. So after that, you need to dispose of the used oil. Here we had a used oil drum that we can put it in. If you don't have access to one of those, you can go to your local auto parts store and put it there, or you can dispose of it there for a store. You should change your oil every 3,000 miles. If you use regular oil, if you use synthetic, it can last up to 5,000 miles. And also, in the event if you have any oil spills, you can use kitty litter is a common thing people use to clean it up. And now you know how to change oil in your vehicle.